Welcome back. I'm Meg Gatto, live on Bourbon Street, which reopened a few short hours ago. You can hear the Second Line Band playing behind me, and people are dancing in the street. It's hard to imagine that just 36 hours ago, a terrorist rammed his truck through this section of Bourbon Street where I'm standing, killing 14 people and wounding so many others. Bourbon Street looks very different this afternoon. There are very heavy levels of security. We had to go through many security layers in order to get here to the French Quarter today. And take a look behind me. There's this barricade posted at the very beginning of Bourbon Street, right by Bourbon and Canal. No vehicles are allowed to travel onto Bourbon Street at this hour. There's also these yellow archers, as the police chief called them, posted up on the sidewalks, not allowing any vehicle to travel on the sidewalk. And if we look up, you can see a heavy police presence, about 8 NOPD officers walking right now the streets of Bourbon. We've seen law enforcement agencies from across the region here tonight helping with the security effort. And then over to my right, there's a makeshift memorial where the officers are passing right now for the victims of this attack. 14 roses placed for the 14 people killed in this terrorist attack yesterday. And we have the names of 9 of those people killed in the attack. This afternoon, the company Odyssey confirmed Billy DeMeo of New York died in the attack. They say they'll remember DeMeo for his unwavering work ethic, a positive attitude, and kindness. The other victims include 18-year-old Nakira Dido from Mississippi, celebrating New Year's in New Orleans. 37-year-old Reggie Hunter, a father of 2 from Baton Rouge, died, leaving behind an 11-year-old and a 1-year-old. 28-year-old Tiger Besh of Lafayette, a former Princeton University football star and graduate. Kareem Badawi, a recent graduate of Episcopal High School in Baton Rouge, lost their life. And former Archbishop Shaw High School student Hubert Gothrow. Auburn University confirms Drew Dolphin was one of the victims. Another victim, Matthew Tenedoria, was a Pearl River Central High School graduate. And Nicole Perez, a 27-year-old single mother of 1 child. Friends and families of the 14 victims are speaking out about their loved ones and the memories they leave behind. Jacob Bradford reports from Metairie about how some are dealing with the loss.
That I have spoken to today are hurting and are mostly in shock. Of the ones that I've spoken to is a mother who lost her son, who she says just asked his dad how to play the guitar, and a young mother who works here at Lakeway Center who was just promoted to manager of the deli that she works at.
And she'd come and help and put the boxes away, and we all worked like a team. And she worked with us as a team, and she's family.
At Kimmy's Deli at Lakeway in Metairie, Nicole Perez's co-workers and boss are reeling from the news that she was one of the 14 victims killed in the terror attack on New Year's Day on Bourbon Street. The owner of the deli, Kimberly Usher Falls, says Nicole's work ethic was unmatched.
It was almost a mile, and so when, even in rain, whatever, she showed up to work. Very often she didn't miss, and she had to get her son on the bus, and she would always arrange something to happen, to make that happen, but she'd get there. She was here about 6:30 every morning.
But this morning, 2 red roses sit on the deli counter near a GoFundMe link taped to the glass. General Manager Geraldine Fielding says a customer brought them in to remember Nicole.
She wanted her own store. She wanted to understand inventory, how to do ordering. She was very inquisitive, which was great. And then watching her with the customers. She just, every morning they'd come in and they knew that she had eggs.
Just across the state line in Mississippi, Matthew Tenedorio's mother, Kathy, is also mourning the loss of her son. He was working his dream job as an audio and visual technician at the Superdome.
So happy to work there, and a young guy working in NBA and NFL events and concerts, and just a wonderful job. He just loved his job.
New Year's Eve, he was at home with his family in Pearl River County. The 25-year-old and 2 of his friends wanted to go to New Orleans for the holiday.
And we tried to say, please just stay local. Don't go in the quarter tonight. It's a lot of people there. It's not safe. But he didn't have any fear.
Matthew was separated from his friends, and they had to break the news to his mother.
Told us the whole story. We, witnessed everything. We saw the truck ran into the lift, and then all of a sudden shooting started, and we all got separated.
His friend saw his truck parked from the night before and knew something was wrong.
My life will never, ever be the same.
Links to all of those fundraisers can be found on our website. That's fox8live.com. Matthew's family is facing financial hardship at this time because his mother, Kathy, just finished her battle with cancer. In Metairie, Jacob Bradford, Fox 8, Local First.